So I gotta be honest, buying this chateau has given me an excuse to do Facebook Lives all the time, and I love posting, so forgive me. Hey, we went out to lock the gate, and we thought, oh, let's take everyone with us. This is, I think we have actually like four gates in, 4 or 5. This is the one that a lot of people use. The driveway doesn't actually start here though. It starts like way past that, we're right by the white fence out there. So there's another gate there, so it's 2 gates, which for a couple of kids from Saskatchewan that are not used to locking their doors,
It gets a little tedious.
yeah, we're not huge fans of getting out of the car every time. But it is what it is. And that is the horse barn. Which one is it, Bash?
This one.
You want to do that one?
Yeah.
I'll show them the horse barn. Yeah, this is the stables. Really cool. And there's cobbles under that. You can't see it under the green, but there's cobbles in the middle. So someday that could be really cool.
It'd be great. Well,
Lots of great trees too on the property. This door, I don't know what you call this gate. It's like the angle gate.
I don't know. We have to name them, I guess.
Yeah, we probably need to cut off some of these trees. Although that's a nice big oak right there. See that big guy up there?
Just need to get all the ivy
Big,
off.
tall. Yeah, there's ivy everywhere, so we got to cut that down, and some of those little trees too. I
Call
think
it the stable gate.
the stable gate. That sounds pretentious.
It does.
There we go.
It's not really stables and they're in a mess.
You know, for not being in Oregon, these are really, really big trees. In fact,
Talk about big trees.
I know, our owner said that 2 days before we were set to close, and that was because the closing got moved back 2 months, this tree right here fell.
Well, the stump that's left.
And he said he had to pay $1,000, or maybe it was even more than that. It might have been $1,200 to get it cut out. It's a big tree. Kind of wish he would have left the wood. It went all the way across there. Took out a whack load of stuff. We would have kept it and just chopped it up.
Or used it.
Got to trim this back a little bit. This is a cool tree too, by the way. Look at this guy. A little bit of dead wood from the other hit, but big tree, man. If you had little kids, you'd have some fun with tree houses. It's a shame our kids are grown, but maybe our college students will do it.
You never know.
We're probably gonna take this fence out because it's just a pain to weed whip, and we don't really need it. He was running an amusement park with the facility, so he didn't want people going in a lot of different places.
Just for liability.
Yeah, he's worried about trees falling. He's really quite worried about trees falling. I'm more worried about the building falling. Please don't fall, building. It's a nice building. There's our hedge. And we started working. Today we applied for out. We may or may not get it. They are very picky. And I replaced the toilet. Yes, and it worked.
That was the best news ever.
That was a huge one. So the property goes back to those trees way back there. And then this is another big, huge one. Like, I don't know how tall, but there's some big trees. Anyways, thought you might enjoy walking around the property with us. Should we go around the back or should we call it a day? Let's go around the back. Everybody's stuck with the pandemic. What are you going to do, right? This is the other driveway.
I think this was one of the original ones.
Yeah, this one there's only one gate, so it's
I like it better.
it's really tree lined. So that's the one we walked down the other day. You can't really see it,
No.
but it's there. And then of course the front gate is up there. And then the back gate. That's
Well, he needed a lot of entry points
the back gate's behind all those trees and that thing.
because he had these big roller coasters and
Yeah,
all this big equipment that he had bringing heaven knows what.
yeah.
So he needed apparently all of the gates. I don't know.
Saw lots of animals today again. Oh, should I tell them about the bats? I saw bats, 3 of them, and they were hanging. It wasn't even like they were flying. Never had bats before. There's the restaurant over there. And by the way, I'll flip around here. You can see this is really the money shot. You can't even see it. It's really quite something. The work is endless.
Good work though.
But it is fun. You just have to keep your head down and you have to keep focused. Like you just can't get depressed because you just got to think, okay, I got one toilet working today. That toilet hasn't been working probably for 20 years. Bats in the belfry. No, the bats are in the cave. They're down low. The pigeons are up high. Pigeons and owls up high.
Apparently.
Bats in the basement.
We heard that the owl is a good thing.
Yeah, apparently everybody likes the owl.
So
Oh, this tree is wicked. It's, now I'm talking like a 90s teenager. It's wicked cool. Look at this. It's like an umbrella something.
shoot, umbrella pine.
Umbrella pine, and then oaks all the way across the back, so those are cool. This one he's so worried about. He had a branch come down and almost kill somebody once, so he put a big, huge fence around it. And this is not quite big enough for Isaiah to play ultimate frisbee. Sorry, Isaiah.
There's another. He could do it in the back right.
Here's the statue. She's not wearing clothes, we don't think. But does I'll try to give her some decency here. Does see if I can. Yeah, it's kind of fun with the chateau and then.
He could play frisbee back there.
Yeah, I don't know. We gotta find a spot. Maybe over there.
Right there.
Yeah, I suppose that could be a field. We need some soccer goals or something. There's a tennis court back there too, right? So it needs some significant work.
Small team.
For us, probably a basketball court because a lot of our kids are American or Canadian. So those were bumper boats, and so they could be a pool, but we got 100 things to do that before we get to that.
And we don't know how to do a pool.
No, that would be expensive. And
so we'll need to find someone to help us.
we're doing the
figure that out.
projects that we can do, like painting and plumbing and that kind of stuff. Anyways, just out on our evening walk, and thought we'd bring you along because it's fun. I like it. Hope you're having a good day.